Hey everybody, hello if anybody's watching. This is, like I say in the description, just a chance for me to test some stereo sound. So let's start with this actually. I'll just simply do this microphone check and let's see. So I'm going to pan this around all the way to the left, so it's just in this side right now. And then I'm going to pan it back into the middle and pan it back around to the right. So that's all the way in the right hand side now. And I really need to know if the stereo function that's apparently on this streaming service now, because I'm using StreamYard, if it really comes through in stereo on the other end. That's what this is all about. And I thought while I was here on my own, just messing around in my room, I'm going to play a couple of Queen songs just because it's fun, because I love Queen. And I don't know, just hang out. Oh, somebody's watching. Here we go. First in, hello Michael Oakes, audio is coming through clean and crisp. Okay, so Michael, this is what I want to know. I'm going to do the pan check again. If you've got some headphones, please chuck them in, because I really need to know if this is working in stereo. Now, you're watching on Facebook, so that's going to be interesting, because I don't know if Facebook actually transmits this stuff in stereo or not. So I'm very excited to see what's going on here. So hopefully, let's hope you've got some headphones on by now, hopefully. Maybe you've even got an iPhone that you can hear in stereo. So I'm going to now pan again all the way to the left. Here we go. Hang on. Yep. Okay, here we go. The sound should now be coming just out of the left-hand side. And I'm going to pan around again now to just the right-hand side. And hey, Warren. Hey, mate. How you doing? Sure do, mate. Oh, this is awesome. So it's coming in stereo. That's great. I'm very happy to hear that. Woohoo! I'm excited. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys who are here pick. I'm just going to jam with some Queen songs because it's fun for something to do. So, currently up on my screen, perfect. Thank you, Michael. Oh, Faye and Paul. Hey, guys, how you going? Perfect timing to cheer me up. Oh, I hope you're... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about your loss of your buddy, Ron. Sorry, that's terrible. I believe you got it, Sir Jeremy Wright. Fantastic. This is great. Awesome. I'm so excited. So, here's your choice of Queen songs. Paul and I used to play all except one of these in our band together. So I'm going to let you choose from Bohemian Rhapsody, Fat Bottom Girls, Keep Yourself Alive, or Under Pressure. So let's see what comes through. Brendan Allen tells me it's in stereo. This is great. A whole bunch of people are watching. I didn't expect that. So please tell me, do you want... Here's the choices again. Bohemian Rhapsody, Fat Bottom Girls, Keep Yourself Alive, or Under Pressure. Chuck your comment in there, and I've got official Queen backing tracks with no guitars at all. Like, no backing guitar, no, just it's bass, drums, vocals. None of these particular songs have got... Oh yeah, Under Pressure's got some piano and keys on it. And I'm just going to play along to the backing tracks. Warren says Fat Bottom Girls. Brendan says Keep Yourself Alive. Let's see what else comes up quickly. I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube. All these comments are coming through on Facebook so far. Fat Bottom Girls. I like Michael's thing. Oof. Fat Bottom. All right, we got 2 votes for Fat Bottom Girls. I'm going to do Keep Yourself Alive anyway, so let's just start with Fat Bottom Girls, and I'm just going to do this for my own fun. And I'm probably going to make mistakes because I haven't played some of these tunes for a while, but I just want to have a bit of fun, so that's why I'm here. Jeremy Wright also says Keep Yourself Alive. Man, this is tough. Keep Yourself Alive. Hey, Mully, how you going, mate? Keep Yourself Alive and Fat Bottom Girls. So I'm going to play Fat Bottom Girls, and then... No, you know what? I'm going to do Keep Yourself Alive first. Can't help it. It's fun. All right. So let's start with Keep Yourself Alive. There seems to be a few more votes for that at the moment, so it's taken over the lead, so let's go with that. All right, I've got to get my sound up for that now. This is actually my Barracuda tone. So I need to know in the comments, you guys have got to tell me if the guitar's too loud, the backing track's too loud, if it's distorting, if it sounds good or whatever. I know it's not Queen, but it's the same sound I'm going to use for Keep Yourself Alive. So here we go. Here comes Keep Yourself Alive. There's the track, and we're going to go back to the start. Sounds fat as, says Brendan Allen. That's fantastic. We used to do it. Hang on. We used to do it as Rock Bottom Girls. Of course you did, because you were playing in Rock Bottom in Dubai. That makes perfect sense, Warren. Hey, Quentin James. How you doing, fella? All right, here we go. Let's play the backing track. Now, one warning. I did listen to this backing track before. It's really weird the way it counts in, so I'm going to not be able to do the full intro from the F. Well, let's see. I'll show you. This is what happens. And we'll go from the very top. Okay. There's no backing there. now I have to wait for a second because you'll see what happens. He has a 6 count, and then I'm supposed to come in, which is really odd. Here it comes.
Troubles in my way. Might you grow a little wiser, a little better every day. But if I crossed a million rivers and I rode a million miles, then I'd still be where I started, bread and butter for a
How's the mix? I need to know.
Sold a million mirrors in a shopping alleyway, but I never saw my face in any window any day. Now they say your books are telling you be a superstar, but I tell you just be satisfied and stay right where you are. Keep yourself alive. Yeah. You survive.
Track's a tad loud. Thank you, Warren. I'll turn that down a sec. I'll turn the guitar up, actually. Hey, Cameron. That's too loud. Hope that balance is better. Love this drum bit, it's so cool. How goddamn good is Queen? My god, this band is phenomenal. Oh, there's a lot of overlays in this solo, so it's just going to be me. This will be interesting. Should be alright. Poo Ninja in the house. This always sounded like Kiss to me. Messed that up, oh well. All these modulations. It's got a weird ending, this track. And then it stops here. And the crowd goes wild. Woo! That was a lot of fun. I love Queen. Alright, let's do Fat Bottom Girls next, though. That was the big request. I will do Under Pressure, though, because there's something interesting about Under Pressure that you all need to see. It's something that Paul knows because we played it together in our band. But a lot of people don't actually realise about Under Pressure, which I'll get to in a moment. What's this? Warren says, love them, saw Queen at Nebworth in 1986, first sight of the live album. Oh, my God, dude. I'm so jealous. Oh, to have seen Queen at that time at Nebworth, oh my God. You know, I'll tell you what I have been watching a lot of lately. I watched it probably about, I don't know, not every single song, but most of it about 10 times over the last week or two is Robbie Williams live at Nebworth in 2003. That show is phenomenal. Just if you want some great entertainment, whether you know his music or not, Robbie Williams live at Nebworth 2003. The reason that show is so cool is not only the set list is great, the band is great, the performance, the shots, everything. The thing that makes it so great is Robbie's really genuinely feeling touched and blown away by the fact that he's there on that stage. It's an incredibly cool show. So yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get this going. Now it's a different tone, so I might have to turn the volume down a little bit on this one. Hang on. Doing some toe tapping here to get the sounds up. Alright, now is that the right buttons? Turn this thing off. Okay. Yeah, that one's a bit too loud now. So I need to know from you guys if the backing track levels are on or off and what's happening with it and all the rest of it. Come on. Okay, there's that. Now, what's the other thing I needed to... Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. What's gone in here? What's Pooh Ninja saying? There you go. Yeah, Warren says we love to see Robbie too. Yeah, Robbie's fantastic. I love Let Me Entertain You. It's such a great song. And so is Kids. Kids is one of my favourites. The chords in that chorus are so cool. We had about a dozen. Okay, okay. I don't know what's going on there with Pooh Ninja's conversation, but okay. Someone's pregnant, so congratulations to them. All right, let's see how we go with this volume here on Fat Bottom Girls. In fact, let's just jump a bit through the track and try and get the volume right quickly. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this, eh? Looky at this. How's that volume, folks? Tell me in the comments. Is that volume on or is that volume off? I'm going to find a chorus here. How's the volume? That's what I need to know. Yep, fine, Quentin James says. Alright, if Quentin James says it's alright, then it must be alright. Because you don't mess with a boy from Louisville, Kentucky. He knows what's going on. Alright, Mickey Settlemire says it's cool. Catherine Plant, join in on this if you're awake. Yeah, Catherine Plant, why not? Alright, here we go. Let's have a bit of fun. Here comes some Fat Bottom Girls.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight.
I'll spare you my singing today.
Oh, down beside that red firelight.
Well, I like the low part on this.
Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
Where the click is in this one. What's with this click? I have to wait for Freddie. Here we go. Oops. I was doing the extended version. Should have checked the backing track before. I don't know what version this one is. Okay.
I've been singing with my band, across the water, across the lake.
Guitar's a bit loud, okay. How's that, Warren? Joining in on the backing vocals.
Still got my greatest treasure. Big, big woman, you done made a big man of me. Now get this. Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh,
jump on the harmonies. I can't help myself.
Get on your bikes and ride!
What's that, boys?
I love the harmonies in this song. What was the ending? I love that song. What a great tune that is. It's just got such... Yeah. What do we got here in the comments? Love singing this with all the harmonies. Yeah. Paul and I used to do this song on stage. It was kind of funny. Like when we did it, him and I were the only two in the band that were really singing. Dan, our drummer, did a little bit of vocals, but he wasn't so confident like Paul and I were with doing harmonies and stuff. So we actually used to run that song with a sample track of Queen, actually, like their vocals inserted into it. We did the same thing with Bohemian Rhapsody too. So we used to play Bohemian Rhapsody with the entire Queen backing vocal throughout the whole thing. So when we did the middle section of the song, we used to actually play the whole middle section live with my piano track on the background, because obviously I'd record that because, you know, play both, but couldn't do both at the same time as guitar and piano. And then we used to actually have Queen's backing vocals, that I chopped up all the Queen vocals because I found an a cappella on YouTube, and I cut up all the vocals and cut their vocals into the backing track. So we had live bass, live drums, live guitar, live lead vocals, live me doing the backing vocals, which, I mean, you know, it was all right. But anyway, but we had Queen as well doing the vocals live on stage with us, so to speak, as in a backing track Queen. It was so much fun doing that. I'll actually play through. I won't do the whole Bohemian Rhapsody because we'll be here forever. But I'll just play through the middle section of Bohemian Rhapsody, like the guitar solo through, so you can hear what it sounds like when you've actually got guitar and everything on it too, because that's not actually how Queen did it live, but we used to have a great time doing that. So let's go from maybe here. I'll see where's this up to.
As if nothing really matters.
Jump up a little bit.
Body's aching all the time.
I'm so going to get YouTube strikes for this, but whatever, I'm having fun.
Everybody.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the guitar in. Again, let me know if the levels are off. Oops. Lots of mistakes. Everybody!
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? From the book of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from his monstrosity. Easy come, easy go.
This is one of my favourite bits. Here comes my favourite bit. Here it comes. This bit right here, I love this.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. There's a devil known as Psycho.
I used to play this bit live on our ending. We used to draw it out and I'd play this bit live on the piano. And then we do a big... We used to make it really big and all. It was so much fun doing that. Now, I had a question here from Barabot. Is that an Alex Skolnick model? Yes, this is the Ibanez 540P2, which is what Alex used to play back in the day. And funny enough, Alex has actually played this exact guitar. I think I might have made the video public again on YouTube. I think it is. So if you look up Alex Skolnick on my channel, you will be able to find a video of me and Alex sitting around having a chat about the fact that he's with ESP now, and he just makes a little disclaimer about the fact that he played it just for nostalgic purposes. But yes, this guitar is an absolute beast. The frets on this guitar, mind you, though, are so low. Like, I don't even think you'll be able to see it properly on here. Nah, it's not really focusing right, and I haven't set it up for a macro view, but like the frets are like almost, there you go, you can see that they're almost non-existent. But I still love this guitar. This is one of my absolute beast guitars that I own. So I was going to show you while we're here, and I can't believe I've actually got a captive audience. This is crazy. Yes, get ready for the outro, Warren. It was a bitch to remember that because I haven't played that for a while. But here's the secret of Under Pressure, which a lot of people don't even seem to know, which is kind of cool. And when I learnt this for our cover band that we used to play, and it wasn't until I actually learnt it that I realised... Sorry, I'm on the wrong camera. I didn't realise until I sat down and learnt the song what it was that makes the guitar part make this song really come alive. Because everybody knows the dun 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 ice, ice baby. Yes, thank you. But when you play the guitar part, there's something that makes that guitar part so magical. Now, Paul knows what it is because we played together in our cover band together doing it. So the guitar part, you have the bass. I don't want chorus on that. Then when the guitar comes in, it does this. No tremolo. I forgot this guitar doesn't have a whammy bar. Now, who thinks that sounds authentic? I mean, aside from a little fluffy note there, but who thinks that feels authentic to listen to what I played just then? Who thinks it's right and who thinks it's wrong? I'm curious to hear. What's Cameron said? I've just noticed that the Ibanez you were playing looks like they flipped the normal RG body upside down. It's not far from that, Cameron. Not far from that at all. Ice Ice Baby, give me a break. Yes, I agree, Warren, but what do you do? Have you ever played one of Brian May's replica guitars? I've played a couple of them. They're interesting and kind of cool. The neck's very different, though, and, you know, I mean, I like my flat Ibanez neck, so I don't mind a bit of a rounded neck. Yep, Warren says it sounds authentic. Anyone else got an opinion here on that? I'll play it one more time while we're just listening. Oh. The notes are authentic. No one else is commenting on that at the moment, but that's all right. I'll move on. Here's the magic trick to play that intro part. You need a very, very, very special guitar for this. Here's one we prepared earlier. Yes, folks, you need a 12-string. You need a 12-string to play that intro correctly. That's similar to a PGM, Jason. Yes, it is similar, Arvin. It's actually got no tone pot. It's called an RG500. It's actually a WRG500. So Mickey says it's close, but here's the sound. Listen to this, kids. This is going to flip your wigs. It helps if I unmute. Brian played it on a 12-string. Now, I don't know for a fact whether he played it on a 12 or whether he like recorded an octave up and did it. But the thing is, when I listened to it and I checked it out, the D is doubled. The G is doubled as a 12-string. No, I'm talking strings here, by the way. The D string, the G string are doubled. But the B and E are just the double notes. And there's a lot of places in the song where the electric guitar, just in context, is like... still has that pedal sound. So let's have a listen to it in context with the song. And again, please let me know, because I know that the track on this one's a bit quieter. I shall boost that right now. And let me know if the levels are off. But here we go. By the way, there's no guitar in there, it's all me. If the track's too loud, let me know. I think it is actually. This is the hard part to play. You have to bring the bass note down. Oh, camera's turned off. Reset the cannon. Alright, it'll be back on in 1 sec. Here it comes. There it is. No, almost. There it is. Hands in the air, everyone. I love this bit here. Oh, minor. Gotta hold down the F bass note while you play the G. Come on. Oh, they didn't do it. Not in the track. Anyway, so that's the big thing about Under Pressure is it's majority-wise on guitar a 12-string song, which is so cool. And I was like so stoked because I was like, yes, another song I can play live with my double neck, because I did Stairway and I did Living on the Edge and Wanted Dead or Alive and Hotel California and More Than a Feeling by Boston, which Paul sang extremely well, and a few others along the way. But yeah, so I got to play Under Pressure live with this beast of a guitar, which was a lot of fun to do. And it's kind of cool, you know, when you play in a cover band, you pull out songs like that, people don't expect it, so it's kind of fun. So thumbs up from Warren. Thank you, mate. Wow, it must be... actually, well, Cameron's in Scotland and you're in England, so what is it, like 2 a.m.? No, 3 a.m. or 3:30 or something. I don't know, 3:20 a.m., something like that, I think, if I'm getting it right. So anyway, this was really just a test stream for me to basically just have a listen to the sound and make sure it comes out in stereo, because I just want to make sure the sound's coming out the way that I want it to. And that's really what this was all about. I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for being here as a part of this. I'm really surprised that anybody was watching, so thank you guys. And y'all stay beautiful. And I don't know, is there anything else? Is there any last minute things anybody wants to know or see or what have you about what's going on here in the office? Oh, here you go. Very nice. But another question is, did John Deacon play under pressure with a pick or his fingers? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I think on the Queen Live Magic, the Live Magic tour, when they did Under Pressure, I'm going to grab it up now. Let's have a look here. You know what? Here's the way to find out. Queen Under Pressure Live. Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a squizzy, eh? Let's have a look here. Put that there. And that's the show live at Wembley. Let's have a look. How did John play it? Oh yes, Freddie's magical vocals. Says Under Pressure. There it is. He plays it with a pick here, I think. Yeah, he's got a pick. It's a pick, Warren. It's a bit fast, mind you. See, Brian's guitar's got such a chime to it. But I don't know, from what I could tell, it was the 12-string. That's what I heard in the recording. I mean, I studied the crap out of it, and I'm sure it's a 12-string. I don't know. If somebody knows Brian May, give him a call. Oh, what happened to my sound? There we go. Okay, that was weird. Something sort of dropped out for a second and then came back. And it's done it again. What's going on here? Hey, check 1, 2. What's going on with my sound? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's my headphones. Maybe everything else is alright. Maybe it's my headphones. Maybe I sat on the cable and unplugged it, or... Yes, I did. It was my fault. Sorry, guys. I'd unplugged my headphones a little bit. Arvin asks, what's your go-to distortion box? Oh, God, I've been requested for habit of 4. Hey, Ek. Sawadee Ka. My go-to distortion box. Okay, so if I'm playing here in my room, I haven't got a cache. You know what? I could grip my camera on it right now. Here we go. Hope there's enough light down there for you to be able to see it. But my setup in my room, here we go, is an Axe 8 by Fractal Audio. That's what I use here in my room to get all my sounds out. Hey, Jack, how you going, mate? Maybe a Nashville tune guitar. Yeah, that's a nice idea. But anyway, I'll get to that maybe. So I use this thing for all of my sounds, and I love it. It works great. It sounds great. It has the effects that I need. It has the tones that I need, and I really like the sounds of this thing going straight through. My mixing desk here is also a big thing that makes a huge part of making my sound work. Sorry for the dirty desk. But that mixer there, the Zoom Live Track LA, I tell everybody to get one of those things because it's amazing. I can plug my iPhone through and my computer through and my guitars and my microphone and everything through there at the same time. It's absolutely amazing. If you ever do any streaming or podcasts or what have you, it's absolutely phenomenal what you can do with that desk. And then that's my video switcher. As far as if I'm playing live at a show and I don't have a multi-effects unit, which to be fair, I haven't played a single live show in about 4 years now. Sorry, putting the camera back in its stand. There we go. My go-to live distortion pedal was the Son of Hyde by Visual Sound, which I think is now called True Tone is the company. So they made a pedal called Jekyll and Hyde, which had an overdrive and a distortion. So like one half was overdrive and the other half was distortion. And then they released this is like 15 something years ago. They released just the distortion side, which was called Son of Hyde, as in Jekyll and Hyde. And that's why I went to that. That was my go-to distortion pedal because it rocks. Gives a nice, like, kind of more, let me think, what guitar will I grab? I'll grab the 7-string this time. So the difference in tone between, I've actually got a sound in here that sounds quite similar to it. So this is a nice straight up distortion. So if I play, say, the opening riff for A Change of Seasons by Dream Theater. It's a pretty decent tone, but the sound of The Son of Hyde is very similar. Hang on, why is that not working? There we go. It's very similar to this. I love that for a heavy sound. That's a sound that I got from a friend over in the States who sent it to me. I love this comment here. Adam Roach asked me, what's this thing I keep hearing you talk about, pickup generator? Adam's amazing. So Adam has a podcast. Adam, just remind me of the... Actually, you know what? I've got it in my iTunes right here. Adam has a podcast that's really cool. It's Learn Guitar Today or something along those lines. Let me just grab it up. Become a Guitarist Today with Adam Roach. That's what the thumbnail looks like. If I can get that to focus on here. I'd probably actually need to drop the ISO and do a whole... You know what? I'm going to do it. Adam deserves the attention. So let's change that. There we go. There's the podcast thumbnail right there. Become a Guitarist Today with Adam Roach. And he just interviewed Gretchen Mann. If you don't know Gretchen Mann, she's a fantastic guitar player out of Los Angeles. Very, 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 very talented lady. And so he just did a show with her. And what's his name? Is it David, who lives with her? Who's a phenomenal Italian guitar player. I actually don't know his history. So he just did a really big blurb on my pickup generator plugin, which I have to say, pickup generator's cool. Sales are not flying out the door at the moment, which is kind of heartbreaking because of all the work we've put in, but fingers crossed. If anybody out there watching actually happens to know anybody that has the ability to build standalone apps for computers, please get them in contact with me, because I've got an idea about how I might be able to make this thing a bit more accessible to people. It's something I don't know how to do. Zepparella. Now, are we talking about as in the girl Led Zeppelin band? Oh, yeah. Gretchen plays in that. That's right. Yes. So there you go. There's a good point. Yes. Sorry, it took me a second, Mickey, to catch on. And it's Daniel Gottardo, if I said it right. He's a phenomenal guitar player. It's frightening how good that guy is. He's extremely talented. Now, what was the request that came back before? Oh, it was Hammer to Fall. The problem with me playing Hammer to Fall, I know all the rhythm parts. I know the keyboard parts. I've never learnt the guitar solos, and I'm going to embarrass the shit out of myself if I try and play Hammer to Fall right now, because I won't get the guitar solos. I can do the riff, though. And 1 second. There we go. Got that. Just got to get the sound to do what I want it to do. The big trick to doing that riff that some people seem to miss is when you do the build up. I'll do it on a clean sound. That and that. Okay. And then you need to get the high note at the top. And a lot of people seem to miss that, because I think maybe he did like a slide or something. I'm not quite sure how he did it exactly, but that's the vibe of that thing, is that it needs to have that riff. And if I take off the reverb, oh, whoops. Anyway, that's the idea of that thing. That camera's a bit dark, isn't it? It all feels a bit dark right now. I don't know. Now here we go. Warren says, I find on bass sometimes, and yes, folks, Warren is a bass player. Funny enough, because it says Warren Bass. I just forgot his surname wasn't there. Sometimes things sound cool at home with a scoop sound, but when you get on with a band, sometimes you need to boost the low mids to reduce the low end. How do you find that sometimes, or something similar with guitar? Yes, that is exactly correct. So guitar players love sitting in their bedroom and getting sounds like what I had just a moment ago with that firepower sound, which is this one here. And it's got a lot of bottom end that is, But you get on stage and it just disappears in the mix. So yes, you definitely need to increase the mids a little bit more. That's why the other sound that I had there, that this one here, is better for doing that stuff. Because it's got a little bit less bass and a bit more mid-range. That's how I get around that. Anyway, I was going to stop, so I'm just going to jump off now. I want to say thank you very much for being here. I can't believe people are actually watching. This is a nice surprise. You all have yourselves a wonderful, and I feel weird using this word, but have a blessed day. In other words, I just want you to have good things for all of you. Oh, Arvin, is it difficult to shift from 6 to 7 string? Personally, no. I love playing 7 string. I absolutely love it. It's wonderful, and I even actually, I was going to go, bloody hell. I even have another one here, which is tuned to drop A. So this one here I had tuned to drop A the other day. I think I retuned it back up a little bit, but let's have a look. Yeah, see, I hadn't properly tuned it again yet. So let's put that back into drop A. Why am I not getting sound? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. Why am I not getting sound? I'm getting nothing at all now. No, I'm still hearing my microphone though. Am I getting no guitars? Oh, yes. Or maybe I just didn't plug it in properly. This one here, I was messing around with some sounds the other day because I love Phrygians, which basically means a flat 2. Love that sound. Love that tone. It's just such a nice sound hearing that. It's really, really, really cool. That bitch sounds nasty. Yes, she certainly does. Now, this is the cool thing with this guitar, because now I've got a 7 string in drop A. It's a big, beautiful piano type swirly sound. So yeah, having that low A string on a 7 is fun. So as far as how is it changing from 6 to 7, personally, I don't really have too much of an issue. I think if I was playing certain riffs down around the A and the E string and even the D, sometimes you get a little bit lost. But it generally feels pretty cool. And when you're playing heavy stuff, like you're playing like... Freak on a Leash by Korn. It's always fun doing that, especially when you get down to the go. It's fun doing that part. It's really fun doing that part. Like Freak on a Leash for me is one of my favorite heavier songs. I love that tune. In fact, I was just going to play Queen, but hang on, let me find it here. I got it. Just hang about. I got it here. I've been watching, for those of you in the UK, which I know Warren is, I've been hooked on watching on YouTube Michael McIntyre's The Big Show recently. Those send to alls that he does with the celebrities are fucking fucking hilarious. He's so funny, that guy. If anybody's looking for some YouTube entertainment, definitely look up Michael McIntyre. He's a very, very funny comedian anyway. But look up Send to All and watch the celebrity ones, because he used to do it just with the regular people in the audience, and then James Grodin got on Corden, I think it is. James Corden got on the show with him and decided to do it with Michael's phone. It was hilarious, that episode. It's a very, 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 very funny thing to watch. Here we go. And then, but the best part is when you get up to the middle bit, when you get up to the boom, buck. Come on. You actually have to be tuned slightly differently for this. Oh, didn't mean to play it again. That song is like sex. That song is so cool. Even just like those chords there. So you can play it there. So it's actually A. So the correct tuning for this song is actually everything down a tone. But right now I've just got it in standard with a drop A. That's why I can't play the whole thing correctly, because it doesn't quite fit. And yes, Chris Kopp, I'm wearing the shirt that you gave me. Thanks, mate. So it's basically, this is what I like about this, right? Is the dissonance of going chromatic in the funny, cool places. You got an A chord, then you've got E, F, E flat, or D sharp for that matter. And of course you can play it there, or you can play it here. But I kind of like the sharp sound of the... And that's what that is. Watch Peter Kay. He is the best UK comedian. Oh, really? I'll have to look at that up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to copy that text right now, Warren. That's what Warren's said just said. Oh, I should have been sharing some of your comments, guys. Sorry. I hope we can have... What's it we got here? I hope we can... Oh, sorry. Hope we can have EVH as the topic of your next live podcast, please. I feel like I've talked about Eddie so much that I kind of think that people are probably sick of me telling that same story about when I went there, and I kind of feel, I don't know, like I'm just saying the same thing over and 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 over again. That's my concern. Anyway, I'm really going to go. I've been here for 50 minutes. I was going to be here for like 5 or 10 or 15. I've been here for a long time. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I'm really going to go before somebody else throws another question up. If anybody wants to talk to me, DM me. You all know where to find me. Take care. Stay beautiful. Rock on. Adios, amigos.